And we are back. Welcome back to the show, people. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice, just for educational purposes only. Today, we're going to talk about Gala Games a little bit, just kind of in general. They had their Malta. It was in Malta, and it was basically kind of their semi-annual meeting. They have. Let's bring Crash in. Crash, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing? You ever
What's
been to Malta?
I have not. It looks really cool though, and I would like to go. It's off the coast of Italy, and it seems like it's
Yeah,
really cool. And
it's in
it's
the Mediterranean, and yeah, it has some of the most unbelievable ancient architecture anywhere on the planet.
really
hmm
sounds cool, and it's
They have
kind of a
things that
crypto hub, right?
yeah. They're part of the European Union, but they're also very sovereign.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that would be cool to go there. But anyways, we did not go to this event. There's a lot of people that did, but I think it was maybe around 1,000 or 2,000 or less. It's their events are pretty small, but they do it up right. I'm not gonna put any footage on this, but we learned a lot. Crash was on the road, so I kind of paid attention to it. But they have, you'll notice on their website when you go in games, they announced Battlestar Galactica, which is actually a partnership with NBC Universal. They announced Eternal Paradox, which is supposed to be pretty cool. Now none of these are out. Town Crush is, they did a lot of testing over the last couple weeks. That one is on Gala Chain. That one's the a Gala game. It's going to be kind of like a Candy Crush, and it's pretty cool when it works. And it, like I said, it's going to be kind of it's going to be the test game for Gala Chain. So Spider Tanks Crash, you're familiar with that sucker, right?
A little bit, not a whole lot. Um, I own a couple NFTs for it.
Yeah, we got a couple NFTs and stuff. That one is. Hey, did you get like a skin drop to you from?
For from spider tanks?
Yeah, in the last couple weeks, there was a skin for something they dropped. I don't know.
No, no. I just own a Gatling gun that I
Got
bought
it.
off OpenSea.
That's a pretty cool one.
That that was a long time ago.
So this one, the coin is going to be silk. It's not out. They are dropping test coin to the node owners, but it's basically worthless.
Why would they name the coin Silk?
Silk for spiders, because they're
Because
well, yeah.
when they
You're
that's
just
what you
being,
that's right. You make silk out of spider webs.
yeah, exactly.
Professional
So
spider.
So yeah, that one's coming along. Supposedly this is going to be launched pretty soon. They're doing a lot of testing of it. I've tested it a little bit. Have you played it? You've played it, right?
No, no, it's only for the PC, and I got all Apple stuff.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah,
So
and these games they'll be Apple eventually. It's just right now they start out just PC. Now that one's game media. That's a different one. Superior crashes. We're kind of getting into Superior a little bit. They put out a little test. I did not test it. Some people have tested. It's supposed to be super cool. I went in,
hmm
downloaded, and read a little bit about the kind of the basics of the game, the premise, and what you do and what it's about, and it's pretty cool actually. I do like it. Their
yeah,
token.
I was excited to. I knew they were having the beta test, and I really wanted to get on there, but I didn't realize it was for PCs only, and I don't have a PC.
Yeah, he's Crash is a Mac guy, so we're a little bit. And all these platforms, it's easiest I think to dev on a for these games, or maybe they're just more familiar, the devs, that they usually start out PC first. Some of them.
Well, yeah, if they can get it to work on PC, it's a piece of cake to do the Apple part of it.
Yeah, so that's probably it. Yeah, so it'll be Apple eventually, but that token is going to be Superium, is what I'm hearing. There's no hint of that out yet or anything. Supposedly, pretty quick, this is going to be launched. There's people playing it, testing. They've had tests here and there, and that should be pretty good. Walking Dead, you guys know about that. That's going to be, some people totally dig that. That's one I'm not really getting into. You kind of got to pick your poison with this stuff. Legends Reborn, I saw they put out something in the store, this card thing, and they had they sold quite a few of them, man. So this is a card game. This is like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or something like that.
You know what? I think that I did a beta on this.
Okay.
I think they had a beta, and I was completely confused. I didn't understand how to do it. I'm sure it's really cool, but
it seems pretty cool. The graphics are really cool. Their team seems put together. This will be one. There's definitely going to be crypto involved. This one is a Mac PC one right out of the gate, so that should be.
That's why,
yeah.
I listened. So out of all these games, you got some of them that are just PC. You got some that are Mac and PC, and then you have some like Townstar, which are based off of a browser.
Right.
And you got to pay attention to that if you want to be able to play these.
Yep. So then you got Mirandas. That's Mac PC. They say by the end of the year it's going to be playable. So there's another test. That's going to be
so cool.
Yeah, there's going to be another test play period coming out. I think it's June 22nd. Actually.
Oh, that's soon. Yeah.
So, yeah, there's going to be more Materium given out, and you're going to test stuff. I think they're going to have, like, a shooting portion to it. And so this one, they recently gave out one of the coins, right? Or not the coins. They gave out...
a card. Yeah, they gave out a card, a gold card or something like that. What was it called?
Yeah, the golden ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, golden ticket. And that was kind of cool. That was interesting.
It was cool, but I think it was specifically meant to get you to go to the Mirandas website and exchange it for another ticket. And I think that's the way to get everybody to go to the new website that they have. And
yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think I forget what that website was.
I just am pulling it up here. It's Mirandas Wheel it's mirandaswheel.com.
Oh.
And it was the Wheel of Fate. Right? And it's coming up here.
I just want to bookmark it.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll pull it up. But basically, this is kind of what it looked like. Well, I don't know why it's not coming up.
Yeah, I was very excited that I got the Deck of Time Cruel Fate card. Very exciting.
Yes. I have gotten a couple one of those too. 90% of the people of the cards are those. So it is a Cruel Fate. Right. Hopefully you get something. What did they say in here? They said something.
Yeah, they said down the road they're going to use it to, set up other things.
Well, here's an announcement from today. Next play test is coming. We need your help testing ranged combat actions. We have a small meadow where some dummy goblins can be found. We need players to log in and use a bow to kill them. If you successfully kill a goblin, you will get a green check mark in your UI. This indicates you have helped the test. After the playtest ends, you'll receive material reward for every exemplar and goblin fortune card you had at the time of the snapshot. So the goblin card was one of the cards given out. Not many of them, but they're out there. And you can get Materium through this testing if you got that. Snapshot date is Friday, June 17th, and then the play test is Tuesday, June 21st.
So what do you need to get to participate in the snapshot?
It's just going to look at your exemplars and what you have of Mirandas. Basically, it's going to. So if you bought any off OpenSea,
basically,
you'd have to have them by
you need
then.
to own something to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then lastly, Materium reward will be the same as last time per exemplar. Goblin fortune cards are worth 100 Materium for each card you had the last time of the snapshot. Last time you had to play with each exemplar you owned, but this time one successful play session and you got to kill a goblin will make all your exemplars eligible. Much simpler. Note that players with more exemplars and goblin fortune cards will start with more arrows than other players. Oh, so you gotta kill a goblin though, man. How many arrows do you get?
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm feeling a little stressed.
Yeah, it's just I think this is what the goblin is.
I'm gearing my mind up to kill a goblin. I'm a goblin killer.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Call me the goblin killer.
All right, so we'll have to nail that, man. They better be killable. They better be reasonable to kill. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, let's do that together. When you do that, let's do it together so we can.
Yeah, we could do that
from each other.
In fact, you know what? If we get a sub that asks us to do it, we'll do it on a show. I finally got the site up. This is the Mirandas Wheel.com, okay? So again, this is tied into your Ethereum wallet or your MetaMask only, right? And so you hit connect wallet, connect your wallet, and away you go. I loathe the MetaMask for the most part, but I've gotten sucked into it with these cards, and I get it. So, we're going to do what we got to do, but man, I can't wait till Gala Chain. That's all I'm going to say. That's that. That's that website. I think you're right, though. They did, some of this was just, they're doing so much testing, and including getting you to different sites and, building websites for the games.
Gifting everybody with anything Mirandas, that gold ticket, really incentivized everybody to go to the site and roll the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune.
Right. Now, one thing they don't get into.
The Wheel of Cruel Fate.
Right. It's not like they give you a ticket and you go do it. Basically, there's 3 Ethereum transactions along the way. So, fun with Ethereum.
It costs money, like $20.
Yeah, it costs. I'd say $20 to $50 to get it done, depending on what's up. I will say, Crash, I don't know about you, but I've never seen Ethereum prices this low. So
no, but still, I feel like I was duped.
Right. Yeah.
All I have to say is that Cruel Fate card better give me $50 back. At some point.
We'll see what it does. It's gonna be cruel, all right. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, so back to games. Let's take a quick look here. What we got cooking. Okay, so we got this Grit, Crash. I don't know if you've looked at this much, but this is supposed to be a big hit, this Grit game. It's in development. That's PC only, but that looks like it might be actually really fun. Everyone who's tested is like, man, the game's a blast. Legacy is like the where you build a city over in England.
What's the big game, Eddie? What's the big game out now that's similar to Grit? It's a first shooter type game that it's all the Wild Wild West.
I have no clue, man.
I don't know. It's on Xbox and stuff like that, I think. But
Right. So,
I know my kids, they love playing that, and
yeah.
I think this is going to be
Oh, are you talking about
better. And they
Fortnite?
can.
You talking about Fortnite?
No, it's not Fortnite. No,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
another one.
But so this one, the genre is called Battle Royale. So, and there's I've heard about one thing you can do is just go after like trains and you like take over trains and try and do that. There's all sorts of ways you can play. These games are just ridiculous, man. So, Mirandas, Legacy, Echoes of Empire is supposed to be out by year end too. That's a Mac and a PC strategy 4X game, which is a direct competitor with Battlestar Galactica. So that was kind of a fascinating move by them to bring in two of the exact same genres to compete. That is gonna be kind of fun to watch. And then Last Expedition, that's your first person shooter game. That game looks really cool. Like I am looking forward to that one. That one's by Certain Affinity. That'll be pretty cool. Some of these are just taking forever though to get out, but there's so much put into these games, man, So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Somebody said something like, "Okay, we'll give you the directions on creating a tic-tac-toe game on a computer, and then you tell us how fast we should make these games."
Right. Right.
I mean,
Yeah, it's heavy duty. So, okay. So you have the gaming portion of Gala. We're going to give you kind of an update on everything. So now you got music, okay? Music is plugging along. We found out at Galaverse the token is going to be called G Music. It is going to be out supposedly sometime later part of this year. It sounds like maybe early fall. They're going to drop the Node software like September-ish, they said, maybe even August. So nodes are going to be set up in just a couple months, it looks like. And then that kind of kicks off everything once that happens. The question I have, and they haven't addressed it, is how does G Music affect Gala token? And because typically that's a new blockchain, and now do you have to interact with, is that on Gala chain? Is it, what is it exactly? So that will be fascinating to see how they build that, and they're doing it right now, but they've not let us. I could definitely see music having.
Yeah, they can't let too much out. There's so many companies and blockchains out there trying to do music that, I'm sure they're keeping everything close to the chest as far as their development and technology and how they plan to do it.
Right.
Yeah. They have to.
Yeah, so there's a lot to be found out about that, but it is plugging along. It's coming in a couple months is everything I'm hearing. So they're just the other thing they announced is a deal with Spotify and Tidal. So where it's some kind of partnership where basically they're going to focus on new musicians, and somehow, some way, they're going to have access to Spotify and Tidal. So I'm not.
What's Tidal? I'm not familiar with Tidal.
Tidal's another. It's it's a big music platform, I
Huh.
believe, like kind of like Spotify.
Yeah.
So that stuff's huge. I mean, a deal with Spotify, and these deals can go nowhere. I mean, they can be nightmares, they can go nowhere, they can amount to nothing, or they can be huge. But to be working with a
Well,
company like,
who bought Spotify?
I
Somebody
don't,
bought Spotify.
did they?
Yeah, I don't know if it was Google. I think it was Google.
No,
Google
really?
or Facebook or somebody. Yeah, Spotify is not what it used to be. Yeah, they got bought a year or two ago.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Spotify. I'm looking it up right now, man. I think you're probably right.
I'm often wrong. It could have just been a dream I had.
Yeah, I don't. It's not coming up like on quotes and stuff. Spotify Technologies. No, that's not. I think you're right, man. Yeah. That's a good question, man. But someone probably did. So you think
Hey
it?
Siri.
Yeah. Hit it, Crash. Are you asking for real?
I, I was trying, but it wouldn't work. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
We're gonna do
It's not
Siri
gonna work.
versus Skearch, man. Who bought
That's my Siri. Yes.
Spotify? All right, people, let's hit this, man. Here we go. My internet is so stinking slow. Really?
Hey Siri.
Hi, I'm Siri.
Who owns Spotify?
You stink. Who really owns Spotify?
Siri. Hey Siri.
Microsoft acquiring Spotify in a $41.8 billion deal. Crash, that was a test between Skearch and Siri, and Skearch won, dude.
Well,
And I had
yeah,
slow
because I'm trying
internet.
to. I don't have Siri on my Apple computer.
Don't
I
make
don't have it set up. So I
excuses,
got
man.
no excuses.
It's better tech, period. No, that's
Yeah,
interesting though, man. Microsoft acquired it for
yeah,
41 billion cash on equity
yeah,
deal. Okay.
yeah. I'm taking a brand new yacht and a couple airplanes, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, you're good. So, anyways, yeah, so they did a deal with that. Okay. So, what else do we got going? Okay, so that's music. The other thing they came out with,
Okay, so that means we're tying Microsoft in with Gala Games
yeah, I mean,
or Gala Music.
yeah, and now it's just that's the other thing that came out in the last couple weeks. Now it's just Gala. There is no
Yeah.
they don't want to call it Gala Games anymore because they're looking at it's all entertainment. So this is an ecosystem that we're focusing on, you guys, and there's different ways to play it. There's a lot of different ways you can play it now. So the other thing they came out with is Gala Films,
Yeah.
which do I
So
have
is that
here?
like going to be a competitor like with Netflix and stuff like that?
Who knows? I don't know what they're
Is it?
doing, but it's gonna be the same thing where people are getting reamed with music, where they don't own their content with music. They're doing
Uh-huh.
the same things happening with film. So
Yeah.
so you're gonna have all sorts of stuff
It's a
going on with film.
decentralization of film and music.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a real thing. Now, on that, with film, they floated out their first NFT last night, and I did not do it. Let's see here. No, not inventory in the store. Let me see. Gala Music. Oh, they took it down, man. Gala Film was here for a minute. They had an NFT that was sold out instantly. Actually, it wasn't instant, and it was about 4,100 Gala. And it was some thing that gave you, like, perks for film. I mean, like they do with all their stuff early, they don't tell you what it's going to give you, but they usually take care of you. I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing it, but got caught up in stuff and I didn't do it. So that's that. That's
maybe some of our subscribers.
that one was for Gala Gold members only, and it was a 24-hour sale. They'll probably come out with it again because I don't know if it did sell out. People are so, I mean, with markets the way they are now, Crash, it changes everything. It changes it. The mentality is just doom and gloom, and you watch CNBC, it's like crypto's done. It's history, man. It doesn't. It's done. So, anyways, what else you got on Gala? You want to talk about anything else, Crash?
No, nothing's jumping out at me at the moment.
All right, so a lot of stuff going on. We kind of covered as much as we could to just give you a real quick update. That's just a very high level thing. Want to do that. Get into the ecosystem if you want to. Not financial advice. We don't give any type of advice, but we're just trying to educate and with Gala entertain. So do the right thing. We'll talk to you real soon.
Over and out. Everybody enjoy your day and live in the present.
All right. So, all right, Crash.
How long did that one go?
20, about
35 minutes?
27, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too long, but look at how much we covered. It's impossible to do, man. To make these short ones, it is so hard.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have it really laid out and just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Boy, music's putting out a lot of different NFTs.
Are they?
I don't know who's buying them, but not many really. But and they're basically songs, from what I can gather. Snoop Dogg.
There's just so many projects that are doing the exact same thing. It's just like, oh. And a lot of them have much deeper legs into the whole thing than they do.
What are you talking about? Like
platforms like Audius and other ones that are giving artists their value for their content.
Yeah.
And cutting out the middleman.
Do you follow Audius quite a bit?
I've owned it. I have it. I've listened every month or so. I get on there and listen to all the new music that I can find.
We should do something on them.
Well, if you want to, I'm game for that.
That would be interesting.
To back and explore it again.
The other thing I kind of want to do one on that I'm hearing some stuff about, man, is that Reaper token. That's an interesting one,
What have you heard?
One of the bigger channels did like a $5,000 giveaway and went over their team, which is
it's all ex-military guys.
Yeah, they had. Who else did they had? An ex-CEO from a pretty prominent company too.
I just don't see, what the utility is so much. I mean,
I don't really get it.
Well, basically, there's all these different hundreds of projects that are building on the XRP ledger. And when they collapse or don't, they kind of give up or move on to other stuff, they got to get that baggage off the blockchain because it just slows it down.